on, my girls. Answer the phone because tonight we are going out. I know many of you asked about my hair and what hair I'm wearing, but I never filmed that part. So today we are going to be getting right into hair and makeup. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am surprising y'all with a hair tutorial because I know I never show how I do my hair, but luckily Flowywig reached out to me because they wanted me to try their raw Vietnamese straight hair. So I was lucky enough to receive this hair from them, and I have never had raw hair. So honestly, even upon unboxing the hair, I was just amazed at the lusciousness of the hair. I loved how thin and beautiful the lace is, the construction of the cap. It had an adjustable band, the combs. This wig is honestly the best wig I have ever had. So all the specs about this wig will be in the description below, and I also have a discount code for y'all to use to get money off if you want to buy this wig or any other hair that they offer. So let's get into how I customize and install this hair. Firstly, I wear jet black hair, so I did dye this wig jet black using Revlon Color 10. And when I tell you, this wig is so beautiful, but the black elevated everything to the next level. I was in love. So now it's time to install the wig. I have to have my comb. I have to have my Ghost Bond glue. I have to have my wig band and my alcohol and my wax stick. I am into a light widow's peak nowadays, so I did section out some parts of the front of the lace to create a slight widow's peak. I just love the look of this widow's peak because it kind of just gives your hairline. So I went ahead and I sectioned some parts out just to lightly pluck. I don't want to over pluck because over time you start to lose some hair in the lace, and I just don't want to do too much with plucking. So it's honestly so crazy how I have been eyeing raw hair on TikTok, but I never took a step out on faith to actually purchase a raw wig. Now I'm going to get my edges gelled back so I can prepare my wig cap and the lace for the install. I'm using my contour stick by Black Opal, but honestly, even without the makeup, the lace was just so transparent and it was just so thin. I was really blown away. We have all had our fair share of wig companies claiming that they're selling you an HD lace, but that's normally not the case. But in this case, Flowywig surprised me. I love the quality of their lace. So now I'm just putting my first layer of glue. I'm going to use 3 layers because I like to wear my wigs for about a week or so. So I use 3 layers of glue. So I'm just going to let that dry and then put my second layer. And once that dries, my 3rd layer. And then I'm just gonna press the wig down and use my comb to basically melt that lace into the glue. And then I'm gonna put my wig band on for about an hour because I did have other things to do. But honestly, y'all, I had to literally get up because 22 inches on me was down to my butt. But I am 5'3", so keep that in mind. This was another pleasant surprise from Flowywig because their 22 inches looked like 28 on me, so that made me extremely happy. Girl, I did one pass with my flat iron, and I put that flat iron down because this raw hair did not need the flat iron. It was so straight without it, and it looked the same. So I was just very excited because I can move on to my makeup. So let's get into this soft glam. Okay, so we are at the second part of my get ready with me, and I'm taking off the band. This is how it's looking. It's pretty much stuck on there. I'm trying to pull it and it's not lifting, so it did a great job. I'm taking this type of razor real quick. I'm taking these scissors because I can barely see where the lace is, so I'm going to have to go super close to the mirror to cut off the excess that's still left behind in a jagged motion. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into my makeup, and the hair is done. The hair is beautiful. It is so flowy and it is truly raw. This hair is truly raw and I am so in love with it. All I can say is that they are leaving the best impression in my heart about raw hair. It is just gorgeous. But I actually need to start getting ready. So I'm using my Amazon clips, which are in my Amazon storefront. I have a lot of cute things that I use, and a lot of the things that y'all asked me about is actually linked in my Amazon storefront. So go ahead and check that out. I always forget to tell y'all that I have an Amazon storefront. I'm going to do my middle part at the very end because I want it to be that fresh concealer middle part line. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to my makeup. My brows are already gelled down, and today I'm really gonna try to go for a very beautiful soft glam. First, I'm going to use my e.l.f. This is my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And y'all, I haven't done my makeup in over a month. The last time I did my makeup was for the concert, which is in my last video. Go check that out. But that was October 3rd. My last YouTube video that I uploaded is the last time I did my makeup. So I'm very interested to see how my makeup is gonna turn out because I don't think I've ever gone that long without doing my makeup. Today is literally November 21st. It's almost 2 months actually. No wonder I've been feeling so weird because I'm just like, I feel like this is the longest I've ever gone without doing my makeup, and it's just so crazy. I'm gonna take my NYX glitter primer because this primer helps me with my smile lines. So I'm just going to put them on my smile lines. Just going to pat that in, and I'm gonna set that with my translucent powder. And tonight, I already have a really cute outfit. I love my dress. We're doing a bandage dress tonight because I'm taking pictures. I'm going to dinner. So I'm just super excited about tonight because, like I said, I haven't gone out since the concert. So I am a homebody, but when I pop out once every 2 or 3 months, I barely go out. But when I pop out once every 2 months, it's a whole thing. It's glam head to toe. I always have my robe on, but I'm gonna set. Now I'm taking my NARS foundation. 1, 2, 3. I really should have done 2, but it's okay. I'm going to basically spread that on my face. And I'm gonna avoid my lace because you wanna make sure that you don't get makeup on your lace. And I'm just patting the foundation into my skin. I'm gonna do concealer, and I'm using Chestnut first, of course. That's what I always use. And I'm just going to put that on the outer corners. Today I'm taking pictures and it's very grown woman. Like I said, I'm wearing a bandage dress, so this is gonna be a very beautiful soft glam. Going to take my shade in Butterscotch, which is a lighter shade, and this is my highlighting shade, so I'm just putting it on my nose and then in these corners. I'm gonna lay down my contour, so I'm using the same contour stick that I used for my lace. Before I blend my concealer, I'm just gonna blend the contour first. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend. But I do want to know what y'all want to see from me because I have so many new subscribers, which I'm so grateful for. I feel like every week that I happen to go on my YouTube, I just see increasing numbers, even without me uploading. Y'all are subscribing and I'm so grateful for that. So I hope that y'all are enjoying my content, and I hope that I can start putting out the content that y'all want to see as well. I'm just going in with Tan Sand by e.l.f. as my last concealer. Y'all know I literally put 3 concealers. Ever since I started doing that, I just can't go back. So like I always say, you do not have to put as much concealer as I do, but I am a girl that loves pictures, so I have to make sure that my makeup is always Top Notch, and I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Caribbean, I believe. Yeah, in the shade Caribbean. And I'm just laying down my blush because I'm gonna blend out my blush before I blend out the concealer. And let's see how we're doing on time. Okay, so I have 45 minutes left, so I'm doing pretty good. Doing your hair first is always the way to go because when your makeup is done, you just get to leave the house. So now I'm going to blend this blush out, but I'm gonna like bring this blush closer to the middle of my face because I noticed that the Painted by Esther look is a very blushy look that they bring the blush toward your nose. So I'm going to do that. And make sure you check out my Instagram for my pictures tonight because my new camera, y'all, my new camera has really changed my pictures and changed my videos. I don't know if y'all can tell, but people would always ask me what I was filming with in my older YouTube videos, and it was literally my iPhone 15 Pro. The back camera of my iPhone 15 Pro is what I would use for my YouTube videos. But I did invest in my dream camera. So yeah, let me know if y'all are liking the new setup with my camera. Let me know what y'all are feeling about my camera because I love my new camera. So now I'm taking Huda Beauty. Just the normal things, the normal routine that I do all the time, y'all. So now I'm just setting. I'm going in with my Juvia's Place dark palette. The time check is now, so y'all know I'm telling the truth, it's 7:07 if you can see that. So I'm supposed to be leaving this house at 7:45, but I'm just gonna take my brush and like I said, I'm bringing it towards the middle this time. And I'm gonna try to use my lighter shade because this is the Juvia's Place Volume 5, but I have a lighter shade at the bottom that I should probably try to use to lighten this up so it doesn't end up being so harsh. I do my brows the same way. It's always with the eyebrow pencil with my Morphe Definer Brow Pencil, and this is the shade Hava. I'm just gonna take a random Too Faced concealer and I'm going to prime my eyelids. Because I wanna do a very soft look, I think I'm just gonna stick with browns, but then I'll just smoke out my under eye to give that night out look that I'm going for. So I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm just gonna go in with some shades from my Morphe palette. This palette is discontinued, unfortunately, so you can't purchase it, but any brown shades work for these looks. For my lid area, I'm just gonna take a flat brush and probably just put a creamish shade. Let's see what this does. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on my lid. So I'm taking the deeper brown and I'm just going on the corners to kind of deepen my eyes. So I'm taking the Rimmel Scandal Eyes eyeliner and it's a waterproof gel pencil. The last step is to smoke out my under eye. I'm gonna do a dark brown. Now I'm going to brush away the powder that's been sitting under my eyes so I can set. I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution Super Fix Setting Misting Spray and it's the Ultra Matte Finish. And while I work on my lips, I'm taking my Laura Mercier Translucent Honey Ultra Blur Powder for a little bit of brightness. And I am taking my lip liner by Morphe. It's the shade Trendsetter. And then my Morphe matte lipstick in the shade Virgin, and this shade is a very pinky nude, I guess you could say. Now we have that sitting. I'm going to go get dressed, but before I do that, I'm gonna put some of my highlighter on. This is the Anastasia Glow Kit. So I'm gonna wear my Chanel earrings. Okay, so now I have my dress on. These are the heels of the night. So I'm so excited to wear these because I really do love these heels. This is a heel, honey. This is a heel. So the last thing I'm gonna do is take some concealer and I'm going to define my part. I take a broken hairband and I put some concealer on it. I just put the concealer on the band and I kind of just press on my part. Okay, and now we are done with the final look. I am obsessed with this look. I feel like I give very much grown woman tonight, but we have the dress, which I'm so in love with. We have my hair. I'm so grateful to Flowywig. Flowywig, thank you so much for sending me this wig. Make sure y'all go and check out the link in my bio to get this wig, and I also have a discount code, so you will find that in the description. So yeah, now it's time for me to rush and go to my night out and my dinner, but I just love this entire look and I hope that y'all love this video. Make sure you subscribe and like this video and meet me in the comments, of course. Follow my Instagram at TOSINADE with 2 A's and follow my TikTok at the TOSINADE. Thank y'all so much for watching this video tonight. I love y'all so much. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.